are making samosa with a twist. So I'm going to give it a very new shape. Keep watching. Let's start. Take a big bowl and add all-purpose flour in it. Add some carom seeds. We are adding oil, or we can say fat, in it so that we will get some our outer layer of samosa a little bit crispy, not hard. So next we have to mix this properly from our hands to get the breadcrumbs like structure. The oil should be mixed properly in the flour. Instead of oil, you can also use clarified butter, that is ghee. Mix them nicely to get the breadcrumb like structure. So it will look like this. Now add salt, and with the help of water knead the dough. We need a little bit tighter dough for this, so yeah, use water as required. Our dough is ready. Now cover this and keep this aside for minimum 30 to 40 minutes. To make samosa filling, we need boiled potatoes, green peas. I am using frozen one, but you can always use fresh one. Some coriander leaves. This is optional. Coriander seeds, fennel seeds, cumin seeds, red chili powder, this is also optional, turmeric powder, some chopped green chilies, and salt. Stuffing cooks very quickly because we are using boiled potato and we don't need much time to cook them. Just we need to mix everything together so that we get a good stuffing. All the masalas and peas are mixed together nicely. Mash the potatoes and keep them aside. Meanwhile, heat the saucepan. Put 1 tablespoon of oil is hot. Now put all the seeds like fennel seeds, coriander seeds and cumin seeds and let them crackle. They give very nice aroma. Now add chopped green chilies in it. And peas. Mix them nicely and cook them for 1 minute or so. Peas are soft. Now use a masher and mash them a little bit. add turmeric powder, red chili powder if you want. Mix them. Mashed potato, and now we have to mix them all together, and then we will add salt and mix them again. I've added salt and green coriander leaves in it, and I'm mixing them all together. Our samosa stuffing is ready. Now let it cool down. Our dough is ready. Now just take a drop of oil on your palm and knead it little bit for a minute or 30 seconds or a minute. Today I'll show you a different style of shape of samosa, that is pineapple shape. So for that, what we need, take a small amount of dough, dust it with some wheat flour or all-purpose flour, roll it using roll pin. So you have to roll this in oval shape, and it should not be too thick or too thin. Now with little bit of water, dip your finger in the water and spread half side. Now fold from here and like this and press it nicely. Now take a spoon and the potato filling and fill this. So take little bit of water and just make a potli. And press it. So our base shape is ready. Now what next we have to do, take a small amount of dough, like little bit, roll it and roll it very thin. Now cut this in a strip. Now take the one with the filling, spread some water over it, not too much, little bit, and then arrange this strip and press them. Now using this, give a pottery shape and press them nicely. And for this we need to cut this in a strip. So here is our pineapple shaped samosa is ready, and before frying, do the same with all rest of the dough, and before frying keep them aside for 30 minutes. Cover them and keep them aside for 30 minutes. Heat some oil for deep frying, and you need low to medium hot oil, because if it is too hot, our outer layer will get burned, but it will not, so it will become soggy, not crispy. So you need low to medium hot oil. Oil is hot. Now I will fry our. So you have to fry this from both the sides till they are golden brown, and for at least 10 to 15 minutes, because we will cook this in a low flame, so to make it crispy. They are nicely done. Now take them out and serve them with coriander mint chutney, or tamarind chutney, or tomato sauce. Hope you guys like my video. Please let me know in my comment section. Thank you.